Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live. We are T minus 30 minutes from the Shadowlands launch, and so I don't normally stream this early, but because it is the Shadowlands launch, and I have never actually done as it launches content or done the as it launches experience before, like with any game or any MMO whatsoever. I figured, it's going to be at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're 30 minutes away from there. May as well actually log in, do the stream, and actually see how this goes. I'm not sure. It says I'm streaming, but the bitrate says it's offline for some reason. I don't know. But I can see it in the stream manager. I don't know what's going on with that at the moment. But that said, hopefully it fixes itself here in a minute. Or let me refresh the stream manager and see if that fixes it. There it goes. But, like I said, we're T minus 30 minutes. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna deal with the kids being awake and wanting to listen to their tablet and run around and be loud when I normally wouldn't do it because I'd be streaming while the kids were asleep. But hey, we're gonna get through it. All these people on their eternal. Well, I know I have that one too. I just forget what it's called. Mount. I think it's like eternal something. No, not eternal. I know I have it. I just don't remember what it's called. Where is it? Ensorcelled. That's such a weird freaking word. You got everybody up here on their ensorcelled everworms, waiting for this quest to pop up. So, and this is just Wormrest Accord. I'm on a role-playing server, so we don't have all the people from all the other servers. I can only imagine how packed the servers are where they're all sharded together, because all the RP realms with the major cities are at least sharded off to be on their own. Like, I can't see anyone in Stormwind that's not from Wormrest Accord. But everyone else is just like huge numbers of people probably just sitting right in the same spot, just waiting for this quest to open. This experience to happen. Honestly, kind of nervous a little bit, because like I said, I've never done the expansion launch like literally as it's launched. I've usually always been like a day or two late for the start, where it's usually still generally populated in the initial questing experience, but it's never the huge rush of thousands upon hundreds of thousands of people all going at once. So I don't know. This is going to be fun. And then you got these people over here on the B-mounts, the people that decided to torture themselves. Like, I didn't even bother trying to farm that once I realized that it wasn't just like something that you go kill a rare mob and that rare mob would spawn like once a week and you killed it and have a chance to get the B-mount. Like, no, like you gotta grind that thing out for like, I don't even know how long. Like, people were saying weeks, and it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and grind out a mount that I don't even really particularly care for. I don't like bees. Bees, I mean, I've never been stung by a bee, but I don't want to be stung by a bee. Because I don't know if I'm allergic because I've never been stung. So, it's like, I don't like bees. I understand their role in flower pollination and all that stuff. Like, that's fine. Go do your flower pollination somewhere not bothering me. I'm not a flower, leave me alone. And then you can't, then when they're deciding, oh, well, you've got this shirt on that's got colors on it, I want to explore the shirt. You can't smack at them, because then they're going to be like, well, you're smacking at me, now I want to sting you. It's like, no, leave me alone. Go away, shoo. What other, do we have any other groups of mounts that are coming up? It seems like everyone's just getting on the ensorcelled worm and the bees. Like, it doesn't seem like anyone's trying to get any other kind of mount type going, which is unfortunate because WoW's got a lot of different mounts that are really cool. My current favorite is actually well, I like the hippogriffs because I'm a night elf. Because I mainly play night elf characters, and this is the one that I normally ride around on. It's the war hippogriff that you got to be exalted with the Cenarian expedition to get, that I've had since freaking Burning Crusade when it was actually originally released. But there's some other good ones that I like. The Drake mounts are usually pretty good. Let's see, there's well, where is it? The Uncrypted Voidwing. This is kind of actually my personal favorite right now, even though I'm not going to ride it because it doesn't really go with the whole Night Elf thing. Is this the Uncrypted Voidwing that you get for ahead of the curve? Because I've never actually gotten ahead of the curve before killing N'Zoth. Like, every other time I've tried, I just couldn't do it. Like, even when it was first came out, like, with the Archimond, I think is the first time it came out. And every time I tried to get an Archimond kill on Heroic, I could just never get a group that could kill Archimond. And I had a friend at the time who was like, yeah, my guild kills Archimond all the time. Well, and offered the guild that I was in, like, we'll take you guys in there for free runs whenever you guys want. Or if you guys get to this specific item level. So I worked and got myself to that item level, and they're like, oh no, my guild decided that we can't give you guys free runs anymore, or can't give you guys free runs, so you're going to have to pay this, like, 250,000 gold to get a run to kill Archimond. It's like, that's not what you said. You said get to this item level, and then we'll get you a run. And their excuse was, well, we need all the guild and everything, or all the gold and everything that we're making from selling runs to get everyone ready to go into Legion. And it's like, that's a BS excuse, and you know it. You apparently just didn't have the power to offer those runs and decided that, oh, well, I didn't think anyone would try to take me up on it. Anyway, just a second, the doors, someone. I am back. I didn't know there was actually a flame version of the Hippogriff. Is that like a store mount or something? I know there's a green one that's on the store, but I didn't know if there was a fire one. Is that like for the Molten Front or whatever it is, the Firelands? Where is it? No, not here. Quests. Cataclysm. Oh yeah. Unlock all the Molten Front offensive unlock each of the following attack on the molten front. I should probably do that at some point. I know on my original Hunter I played from vanilla all the way through Cataclysm and into Mist of Pandaria a little bit. I know I had hit a lot of the Molten Front done on him, but I've never actually done Molten Front on this particular Hunter, which I actually started in Mist of Pandaria after I took like a year or 2 year-long break to get back into the game and relearn how to play Hunter, and I just never switched back to being on my original Hunter. Even though my original Hunter is probably... I'll never get rid of him or delete that character specifically because he's got Rogue Delar on him, and I've had Rogue Delar on him since vanilla. So that's just never going to be deleted. I've deleted a whole bunch of other characters. He's just not the one that's ever going to be deleted. We're at less than 20 minutes to go now. And everyone's just grouping up here. I'm not 100% sure that this is where the quest is going to be, though, because even though I did get beta after they delayed it, I never actually did the whole leveling experience. I did spend like 20 minutes in the beta. It was like, okay, well, this is a thing. Because honestly, I don't like spoiling the story. Like, I tried to do the leveling or start the leveling experience in Warlords of Draenor when I got the beta, and in BFA when I got the beta invite. I got beta and BFA and BFA and WAD, and I tried the leveling experience with both of those, and just doing starting a level experience just kind of ruined the initial experience for me. So I was like, okay, well, I got the beta in Shadowlands. I might test out a little bit of stuff around the Covenants, see what that's going to feel like, and then that was it. I didn't do any of the story stuff or do anything like that, so it's like, okay, well, whatever. I kind of wanted to do Torghast, but the character that I created, even though it was already level 60, I couldn't figure out how to get into the Maw for some reason. It wasn't immediately clear, go here to enter the Maw. So I quit. Whatever. I wanted to test Torghast, but I didn't get to test Torghast. So that was unfortunate. And then you got people over there on Parrots. You got some people with the... I think that's the Ironbound Proto-Drake, or the Valajar Stormwind. I'm not usually a fan of the worm type mounts like these and the Cloud Serpents, because I don't really like the whole bouncing animation they have as they're flying, but whatever. It's not like that once we get into the Maw that we're going to be flying anyway. I don't know why people think that the servers are going to go down for an extended period of time. They might reset at 3 o'clock, but they're not going to go down. They're not going to go down. The launch is at 3 o'clock. It's not going to be, okay, well, we're taking the servers down at 3 o'clock and then they'll be back up at 5. The launch is at 3 o'clock PST, so at 3 o'clock PST the servers may reset or be reset or restarted, but they're not going to go down for an extended period of time. That would defeat the purpose of having a 3 o'clock launch. And I only bring that up because it's in the Stormwind general chat, and I understand that you can't see it, but privacy and all that. Okay, well. And I'm going to be honest, that even after Saturday, I got to do some more of the zombie plague stuff, and did it on Horde and Alliance, and everyone's a buzzkill. Seriously, as soon as you get the plague or zombie plague to try to start turning everyone into zombies, people almost immediately come kill you or come find you to kill you. Occasionally, if you do it in the right spot, you can get like 10, 15 zombies going, but then they'll come kill you anyway. And the other problem that I had with it is like, when once you get the zombies going, the zombies will die in like 2 minutes. Like, they die on their own within 2 minutes. It's like, how are you supposed to get an effective zombie apocalypse going if they're going to be dead within 2 minutes? Oh, you know what? You know what I should do? I just realized I forgot I hadn't done this in a while. Even since I started playing back again on Saturday. Where is it? Toy box. Where is the Blingtron 7000? The first time. This is the first BFA is the first expansion I ever got the Blingtron in. Thank you. I will accept this gift. What did we get? We got fireworks, potion of agility, and 6 gold. I'm gonna laugh if everyone's gathering here and the quest starts in like Stormwind Harbor or something. That'd be amusing. 14 minutes to go. 14 minutes to go. Let's see. Probably should have linked this to my Ashes of Creation guild sooner, but you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Mute that. People still replying or giving me hearts on the forums. Okay. Discord. Where should I put it? Yeah, we'll just... We'll just put it in the general channel because there's not really a good place to put it. Okay, so, oh my god, the Mickey Mouse in the background. Okay. Let's see, what else do we got here? Got some a hunter who decided he had to have a green and a regular and green core hound. That's amusing, I suppose. Not really a fan of dwarves though. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like. Well, the smaller races like the dwarves, the goblins, the gnomes, and the Vulpira, they're fine from a lore perspective. My issue is playing them. Like, when you're playing them, your camera default gets like lower to the ground, or at least it used to, and that bugs me because it's harder to see specific things farther, or the way that your camera angles up. Because I like to play with the camera above my character, like over the shoulder. So when your camera's lower, there's less that you can see forward when you put the camera over your shoulder. So, that's my issue with the gnomes and the dwarves. I wonder how empty the streets are already. Huh, okay, well there's... There's still a few people over here, but definitely seems like the vast majority of the people in the trade district where it's mostly populated, at least on Wormrest, are over in the keep. 10 minutes to go. Uh, 10 minutes to go. I need to build one of these. Like, I need to build all the engineering mounts. Like, I started originally when I made this hunter. I was a leather worker and Skinner, but then for a while I switched factions to Horde mostly, and switched a lot of my characters over to Horde, even though I just started off as Alliance and still mostly play Alliance, but I already had a leather worker and Skinner in on the Horde side in my monk. So I was like, oh, well, I don't need to double up there. So I switched her to being engineering and mining. And then just, when I switched back, it was like there was no point to really switch back, because engineering does have some cool things. It's got some uses. I can make things like, where are they? The rocket boots. I got these specifically so I can do speed running, because who doesn't want to, you know, boost yourself to go 500% speed for 5 seconds, or yeah, I think it's 5 seconds. And then the other use for these is like the minor speed increase, because apparently you can't put minor speed increases or speed increase enchants on high level item levels. Now they want to get everyone, or try to get everyone to fly around the courtyard clockwise, and someone pointed out that it would probably lag the server, and that's probably true. If you got all these people to move around, fly around the courtyard in any direction, really, even if it was all going in random directions or the same direction, it would lag the crap out of this server. Like, there's no way that if everyone started moving that this server would not just be like, oh my god. Like, you can't even do that on in Ice Crown with all the rares. Like, as soon as everyone starts attacking, even if they're not even moving, like, the server just like, ugh. It basically dies. Like, getting down to like 4 or 5 frames per second. And as you can see, my computer right now can do 60. Like, in some of the older zones, mine, it can hit upwards of 100 frames per second, but right now it's doing 60. And that's with all these mounts and everything that are flying and being animated and all this other stuff. That has to be a dwarf. Someone asked which covenants everyone's going, and one person replied Beard Covenant, and that's definitely got to be a dwarf, because, you know, dwarves and their beards. But to answer that question, I'm going Night Fae, out of basically principle that I play Night Elves. I mostly play Night Elves, so it makes sense for my character to be a Night Fae, because the whole nature thing. So, but currently I think for marksmanship hunters, the Night Fae is the best overall covenant choice, and then Kyrian is it's basically neck and neck. It's like right behind Night Fae by just a tiny fraction, and then they just buffed Venthyr, but I don't know exactly how much they buffed Venthyr by, so Venthyr's probably coming up in a semi-distant third, and then I think Necroward is not too far behind Venthyr, but it's still the worst in terms of DPS. And just a minute. And I'm back, and we're less than a minute away, apparently, from when it's supposed to launch. At least according to my clock. My clock could be wrong, but you know, it should be relatively on time. I see that. She's been an ornery little thing all day. Well, yeah, with you. And it's 3 o'clock and the quest is not up yet. Must be all these people just killing the servers. Yeah, that's gonna make it spawn faster. Arcane explosion everywhere. And we're at 3:01. Well, there's the clock. There's the Stormwind clock ringing in the background.
Champion, the veil between our world and the Shadowlands, stronghold of the Heavens Blade, has moved to Ice Crown stands ready. My death awaits you in Stormwind. My Lord Mulvar for the impressing grounds of death's battles upon us window.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to go in this first, but you know, whatever. We were supposed to grab a quest before we started, but too late now. Oh my god, the loading screen time. Oh, I guess we automatically got the quest.
Before her minions abducted key leaders, the Banshee Queen attacked Icecrown. She cut a path to the frozen throne and seized the Helm of Domination. Look to the sky and you will see the results of her actions. I have never beheld anything like this.
I'm not sure how far forward we are, but
these are troubled times. Our people need stability. Alliance and Horde alike. We cannot risk sending Azeroth's leaders on what might well be a suicide mission.
ah, damn it.
Our friends who were abducted would offer the same
I
counsel.
forgot to change. Damn it. I'm gonna cost myself a few minutes here, but I gotta restart so I can get the sound in my headphones, not in my speakers. So just a minute. Exit now. Yes, I want to exit now. You've not wanted anything for a little while, and then it's not until Mommy got home that you decided you needed stuff, little girl. Okay.
I'm not picking you up. I'm not picking you up. No.
Just go in the room. If she wants something, she can come ask me. Oh, that's...
She's not letting me.
Well, then just keep walk. Don't let her take your hand. Just walk by her. She just tried to trip you. Okay. There we go. It cost us a little bit of time, but you know, whatever. It's not like we're racing to the world first. Those people are crazy. Those people racing the world first, like, they've got their route down to less than 4 hours. It's like, there ain't no way I'm gonna try to keep up with that. I'm gonna be rather to do the story and play through the story and see the story and all that stuff. What is it, buddy?
I just wanted a Nutrigrain bar, please.
You want a Nutrigrain bar, please? Just a minute.
The peace remains tenuous. These are troubled times. Our people need stability. Alliance and Horde alike.
Okay, and I'm back. Can't get up and give something to one kid without the other asking. Time to high roll, Boulder for Dragon. Request your presence at Top Ice Cream. Set a meet in Stormwind, and I will take you to him. I would not keep him waiting. I'm pretty sure I was already on that quest, but whatever.
We will face.
It's good that you have arrived. We need heroes like you in this dire hour. When Sylvanas shattered the Helm of Domination, she was touched by the power it released. I can sense the echoes of that power, and I know where she is gone. If you wish to rescue your leaders, the Shattered Helm can open a path. It cannot bring you back, however. That you must do on your own. The risk is great, but there is no other way. We will begin the ritual at once.
Much has been. When the Banshee shattered the helm, it tore a gaping wound through the veil between our world and the Shadowlands. During my vigil upon the frozen throne, I caught fleeting glimpses into the realms of death. Among them, I saw a place of inescapable darkness. That is where you must go if you are to save those Sylvanas has taken. Together, we can open the way. Place the shards of domination around the circle of runes. Then the ritual can begin.
Okay, so...
When the helm rested upon my head, it took all my will to keep its insidious power in check. Many times, I nearly faltered.
Oh my god, this is...
I could sense a dark presence at the edge of my consciousness.
Oh my god, this
Not
slow walk
Arthas,
thing.
Not Ner'zhul. Something else. It is that very presence I sense. I dare not travel with you. Even free of the helm, I fear I would become bound to the will of its true master. But this threat cannot be left unchecked. Therefore you must venture where I cannot.
If you say so, Bolvar.
That was the first before, but now we know lots more.
Oh my goodness.
The dangers you face will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched.
I think you underestimate who I am.
To aid in this task, the Knights of the Ebon Blade shall lend you their strength. Darian Mograine has volunteered to fight at your side.
I mean, if you're gonna lend me your strength, you could have at least helped,
The Ebon Blade does not fear death.
helped, move the shards around.
Cross beyond the veil. Where you are going, you may be unable to return. But there is no other course. Death comes to claim Azeroth. It falls to you to defend her.
I think you underestimate me, Bolvar.
The path opens.
Your courage will be remembered, champion. Aldiel Shalar.
Shut up, Lorthamar.
Find those who were taken and bring them home.
Shut up, Ken. You literally did nothing when Anduin was abducted.
Rescue the others. The Banshee is mine to kill.
Please do.
Miranda, don't do this.
Shut up, Ken. Damn right, lady.
We cannot lose you to the darkness.
For those that don't know, Taurus Iltheranal is my enemy, or yeah, my enemies is either my enemies beware or our enemies beware. Cutscene. We just got flung everywhere. Time to wreck some fools.
You made it through the rift. Good. I doubt this mission could succeed without you. No sign yet of the High Priestess. Perhaps she charged ahead into the chaos.
Not seen any sign of Toronto. Either she landed elsewhere or continued on without us. We should keep an eye out. Well, of course she did. I mean, it's pretty much obvious and implied from the cutscene that everyone landed basically in different places. Chaotic energies of this place have scattered the Ebon Blade. Well, obviously. I don't think Azeroth's blessings will reach you here, Hunter. We need allies if we are to survive this place. We should find them quickly before they are overcome. Well, duh. What's this other quest? Mossworn Menace. Our knights are strong, but they don't stand much of a chance scattered against such an opponent. We need to thin the rings of our foe. The Ebon Blade won't do us any good if they're cut down. Well, duh.
Fight your way out of here. We'll meet you ahead.
Shrouded Cloth. I think being heroic Nyalotha geared is going to make this a little bit too easy. And this guy's mineable, so that's going to be nice. And he gives us nothing. He literally gave us nothing. Okay. Well, we'll let him kill that.
We are establishing a forward position. Go. Make sure we hold it.
You just will not leave that couch alone, will you? Oh, here's a quest. Well, we're not done doing the other quests. Whatever, we'll talk to her, see what she has. One of the larger fiends and several of our knights engaged. Hurry to their aid, lest we lose more of our dwindling forces. Go, it's too late for me.
We will have our revenge!
Well, aren't you useless? Okay, so that's all the Death Knights rallied. I just need to kill a couple more of these Mossworn things.
We know much about sacrifice.
We've been in this place mere moments and already our forces are doomed.
For us, there is no peace, no rest.
I already pleaded it will have to do. Take this horn, it can be used to call upon the remaining Ebon Blade forces to rally against your foes.
This clarion will signal the Ebon Blade to converge on your foe.
Well, let's kill this elite guy. There. Weak guy's dead.
We are driven by a single purpose: retribution.
Our enemy is relentless, but we will continue to drive them back. Stay vigilant, Hunter.
We are eternal. We are unyielding.
Can't mount, but I can run real fast. The River of Souls. Ruiner Mara.
Die in chains, mortal.
I'm not sure if we need to quote-unquote rally them, considering that they're already here. Well, that was particularly easy.
We rally up ahead. Go! We have done all we can here. Let's get moving before reinforcements arrive.
Let's. And then we're gonna camo because
We press on!
why have to fight things when I can just ignore things? I am loath to leave some of our knights behind, but it's obvious we cannot stand against such foes. We must make sure their sacrifices are not in vain. It appears we've escaped our enemy's notice for the moment. We should take the opportunity to scout the nearby area for signs of our allies. We will draw less attention alone. The Ebon Blade will hold back, awaiting my signal. Come, let us see what awaits us in this
We
hellscape.
must forge our own death. We are vastly outnumbered. Let's try not to draw unwanted attention. Keep an eye out for clues that point to the whereabouts. Frost magic. Looks like the work of our friend, the Lord Admiral. The conflict seems to move in this direction. We should follow the trail before it grows cold.
That's a terrible pun.
More of Lady Proudmoore's handiwork. It would be unwise to break the enchantment. Let's move along.
Sarah the Glutton. The Gluttonous. This is going to be a raid boss at some point, probably.
I hope our allies didn't end up with a body of that. I suggest we try not to get moving. The Lord Admiral is truly formidable. We've bested one of these monstrosities. Hold! What's that up ahead?
It's clearly the Lord
Up ahead.
Admiral.
It's Lady Proudmoore.
You think?
Looks like we've secured the Lord Admiral. I'll signal the Ebon Blade to advance.
You do
I
that.
will do.
Thank the light you found us.
Praise the light. I'd almost given up hope. It's a relief to see our friendly faces again, but we have little time for
A
pleasantries.
single spark
Oops,
can set
quite
the
too
world.
soon.
Can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall?
I will manage. Thank you for coming to my aid, Jaina.
Let's get to work.
Something's flying at us from above.
They found us. Be ready.
Struggle all you like, mortals. You cannot escape your fate.
I beg to differ. I think you underestimate just who exactly I am.
Your chains will be eternal.
I mean, they could have at least made these guys somewhat difficult for someone who's heroic nihilism here. This is a little bit too easy. I should take off some gear, make this a challenge.
We're overrun. I'm getting us out of here.
What are you talking about? I'm not overrun.
I left some mere images behind to keep them distracted. The illusion won't hold for long. Hurry! The true battle.
Those images will keep our foes distracted for a time, but they will not give up their pursuit so easily. We must make haste.
We all have our goals.
There's a cave not far from here. If we hurry, we can seek refuge. Those fiends will give chase if they spot us. Be prepared for
I
a
will
fight.
never forget. The Alliance will endure. The way forward will not be easy. There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice.
Let's hope so. Our captors won't be pleased you managed to slip past them again.
You will not evade our grasp, mortals.
There goes our luck.
Knights, secure the cave! We'll hold off these speeds.
I mean, it's not like you were lucky in the first place.
So much for remaining unnoticed. Let's hurry.
What did Thrall mean by slip past them again? Escaped before.
Indeed. I've broken free countless times, only to end up back in the cage. I've hidden inside this cave before. We can't stay long, but it should buy us a little time.
Another ambush! Bring them down!
I mean, that's not like... How would you be useful? At least we could have done a trick shot, but whatever.
Lord Admiral,
Let's
before
move
we
Jaina.
found you, did you see any sign of the Night Warrior?
Tyrande, here. No, I have not.
She leapt into the rift just ahead of us. She vowed to find Sylvanas Windrunner at any cost.
That is trouble. An ancient ritual infused her with incredible power. I fear it may be growing beyond her ability to contain it.
I don't care as long as Sylvanas dies.
The jailer has plans for you.
I've had enough of your cages, fiend.
There is nowhere to run. Nothing escapes the law.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
These allies of yours are insignificant. You will all end up in chains.
I don't think so.
Not if we end you first.
It is useless to resist.
Yeah, but you're
In
dead.
here.
If it's so useless to resist, why are you dead and me not in chains? Just a question, just a thought.
We should be safe enough here for the moment. When you first arrived, I wasn't sure if you were even real, or if you were just another illusion meant to torment us.
I mean, I could still torment you, probably.
I was beginning to lose hope that I'd see anyone from our world again.
Suffer well.
We cannot let the world
Rest
fall
here
to
while you
darkness.
can.
I know
Oops.
what must be done.
Anduin insists that our allies would come for us. I confess I had begun to doubt him. I'm sure you have many questions. I'll do what I can to provide answers, but I'm afraid even after... What has it been? Weeks? Longer? Time loses all meaning in a place of such darkness. Forgive me, let me tell you what little I can.
Be careful who you trust. Control your power. Or very well. Where to begin? Denizens call this realm the Maw. From what I have gathered, it was intended as a prison for the most foul, irredeemable souls that ever existed.
Something has changed. Pure, noble souls are being held captive here as well. They cry out in torment.
Indeed. And one of their tormentors, and ours, is Sylvanas Windrunner. It seems she has made a powerful ally. The Shades whisper of someone called the Jailer. The Jailer rules this realm. We know little about him, but it's clear he has taken a special interest in us. He has personally overseen our treatment here.
We have
Well, isn't
endured
that pleasant?
countless torments. At times, it felt as if we were being tested. Though for what purpose, I cannot say.
Whatever this jailer and the Banshee are planning, it won't end well. For any of us.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure we'll be alright.
Be careful who you trust. I caught glimpses of Bane and Anduin during my attempts to break free. They live. That's all I know for certain. But I have found no means of leaving them all. I can only manage to teleport short distances. This nightmare feels inescapable.
Yeah, well.
Countless souls are now pouring into this realm. Some have been here for untold ages. Perhaps one of them knows a way out.
I can scarcely imagine the horror such spirits have endured. I fear there's nothing left of them to save. They manifest as malevolent shades that
I don't
wander
need
the
them
darkness.
to be saved. I just need
I doubt
information.
they'll willingly help us.
Knights of the Ebon Blade have ways to compel the dead to speak. If we seize one of them, we can extract its secrets.
A long road lies before us.
I need time to recover after that battle. Thrall could use a rest too. Whilst we rest, perhaps you and Morgraine can seek answers.
The Alliance will endure.
All is not lost.
If these souls have information we need, we will take it from them. Even after being shattered by the Banshee, the helm fragment given to you by Bolvar holds the power of domination, yada yada yada. With it, we should be able to take control of the spirits long enough to find out what they know. They will need to be sufficiently weakened before we can break them. I'm confident you are more than capable of that task.
A shadow
You think?
reigns.
Breaking things is just what I'm good at. Okay. I'm not sure what we're looking for. Malice Shadow Commanded. Okay, so I think we're looking for these things.
Use the helm while it's weakened.
Okay, so that's how that works. Once it's been sufficiently damaged, it'll just turn orange and we can use the helm on it. Or not turn orange necessarily, but it'll just stop attacking, and that'll be the indication that it'll be ready for commands, apparently. Okay. Stygian Giant. Probably not a good idea to go try to fight that thing. Need one more shadow thing. Stupid, cooldown. Here's one over here. This should... If I can click on it. There we go.
Useless. These souls are too fragmented. There must be another way.
These souls are too fragmented to provide spinning. Wait, what is that? What is what? Looking over the bridge, there lies our quarry. Or look over the bridge. No telling how many souls are writhing together within that amalgam. Within what one of them might be coherent enough to give us answers.
Nice, Ian. This target poses a considerable threat. I will signal the Ebon Blade for assistance once we engage it.
I don't really think I need help. I'm pretty sure I can do this on my own.
Use the helm while it's weakened.
Well, I'm waiting for it to be weakened. Don't fear me, that's not nice. Still not weak enough. What's on now? There we go. Be bound.
There's no peace.
Find enough mouths and one of them is bound to speak. Let's bring this thing back to the cave and find out what it knows. My instincts were correct. Whatever dark magic binds these souls together also keeps them more or less coherent. It will take time, but we will find out what this thing knows. My interrogation will require the use of the helm, but rest assured I will turn it to your care. Let's bring our prize to the ward app.
You're coming with us.
Yeah. Kill this thing, or at least see if it'll let us kill this thing. It decided it had to attack us. Yep, it's just gonna die. There we go. We're gonna stealth and then interface, add-ons, immersion. Let's change the text speed up to 25 and then see. Or wait, there's show text progress bar, flip. Oh, so if I right click on it, use your primary mouse to read through text, accept turning quest, and select the best available job. Whatever. We'll live with what we have right now.
Speak, fiend.
What would you ask?
It seems your search was a success. Enough rest, there's much to be done.
I know what must be done.
Anduin has been kept in a place the shades call the Tremacolon. Okay, so we're going to slow that back down. Tried more than once to free him from his captors. They counted on your presence to help
A
kill
single
escape.
spark can set the world aflame. Once we find Anduin, my staff will serve as an anchor for me to teleport us back to safety. All set. Let's get moving.
Okay, well, let's get moving. But first, the sun is going down. I'm going to turn on the lights real quick. Alright, now that the lights are on and it's not quite so straining the eyes, we can go forward and see what goes on next. I guess we're looking for Anduin, which is the correct choice. We should find Anduin and then Bane can just go. Not really that concerned about Bane. Okay. Okay, so I think we gotta go over to this bridge over here. Okay, so let's go this way and see if we can't get to that bridge. So many things in the way. Oh wait, I was about to be like, well, why can paladins mount? But then... Oh my god, child. Okay, just a minute, I gotta get juice for children. Okay, let's keep going. This... sorry. This is obviously why I don't stream in the afternoon normally. Because the children are... they're very loud. And this little trap here,
This is the traumatic
not very well designed if it's so easy to avoid.
Souls are tormented, twisted into wretched shades.
Last I saw Anduin, they were taking him to the tower above. We need to find a way up there.
Okay, so let's find a way up there.
Here.
Well, that was easy. Hey, look, it's Sylvanas. If only they would let us kill her now. Because eternal damnation is too good for her. Eternal damnation and torment is too good for her.
Sylvanas, what does she want with him?
Hold here. The time for dreaming is over.
Sylvanas has the jailers forced at her command. She could call them down to overwhelm us. It won't do anyone any good if we're all captured. Let's hold off engaging her until we know what she's after.
You won't succeed.
Such a narrow vision. You disappoint me. No matter. We will find what we seek. In another.
Anduin! How badly are you hurt?
I will live. I'm relieved you're all safe.
These bonds are too strong to break by force. We must find a way to free him.
Having this not be a pre-rendered cutscene, and then having all the people running around doing the quests, like literally inside the screen, kind of like breaks the immersion of this quest right here.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
In my heart, the light wouldn't fail us. Your presence here is the proof. The Afflictor's key. Sylvanas thinks is broken. She believes she has already won. We will show her how mistaken she is. First, I will need your help. The bonds that hold me are impossibly strong. We will need the key to free me of them. My imprisonment here is overseen by a creature called the Afflictor. It's likely in its possession. Okay, and then... Seems many of souls have been brought here during my detention. The jailer seems to want to break them, to twist them into his service, or worse. No soul deserves such a fate. The moss horn here hold the keys to their chains. Free as many as you can, and we'll wait and get them away from here.
Victory in the light.
Okay, so I need to go find keys. Assuming that going or finding keys means going back down. Well, that's no way to greet somebody. They come out of a portal and you shoot them? Your aim apparently sucks, because that should have been an easy one-shot, one-kill, but, you know, you failed. See, we need 15...
Find the cave on the other side of the
Okay,
chasm.
so that's 2,
Our
and we
allies
didn't get a
will
key for
protect
that
you
one, so
there.
it's not a 100% drop rate, so this might take a few minutes. Kill this guy. And then this guy. Okay, well, the Afflictor's apparently in this direction up here, I'm guessing, so we'll deal with the other ones later. We'll go get Anduin's key first. So 2 at a time, so apparently, so I guess we need, what is it, 6 more keys? And he's already dead, darn. That's unfortunate, but I suppose it's not that big a deal. Oh, come on, respawn already. Oh, there he is.
You will be broken!
I don't think so. You are clearly not even that strong.
All will serve the jailer.
No, I don't think so. I thought I had another key. Oh well. We'll go back down to the main area and see if we can get some more keys and finish that quest up. Don't need him anymore. So, here's a question. Considering that the sky shattered, or is
The way
this
forward will
shattered
not
sky
be
is up
easy.
there? Okay, so if we jump
A long
off
road lies before us.
the platform here, where would we end up falling? Like, what's below the moss? It's not that we were on the ground, like the very bottom here, because you can see that there's nothing really. There's some floating islands over here, but
Time
there's
for
nothing below
dreaming
it.
is over.
So what would we theoretically fall into? One of the other planes of existence? Or would we eventually just fall and fall and fall until we landed on another island for the month? That's just so far away that we can't even see it. How many keys do I have? Got 2 keys now. Oh my goodness, she is goofed.
Ebon Blade forces are positioned nearby. They will defend you.
I don't need the Ebon Blade to defend me. I am perfectly capable of doing that all by myself. Okay. Oh, I didn't pick up another key yet. Unfortunate. Okay, so let's kill this guy.
I'm out of range.
Wow, we haven't even gotten a single level yet. Got a lot of cloth we can sell at the auction house as soon as we get to that point. How much cloth do we have? 8? I mean, probably make a few gold on that. Maybe more, considering that it's a brand new market and they've banned multi-boxing basically, so that's going to help a lot with the economy. There won't be people who can just farm like 8 or 5, 10 times more. What's the word? Farm 10 times more reagents and gathering materials than everyone else, just because that they can afford to pay for 10 different
Bonds are broken.
accounts at
Hurry,
one time.
before the guards return.
I don't. No, you weren't talking to me, Thrall. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed though, since we're questing with these 2 characters. Like, It was pretty heavily implied for a long time that Thrall and Jaina were like basically like a couple, like just shy of being a couple, and then all of a sudden like Thrall gets an orc baby mom and it's like, what? Come on now. There's one lock open, and then 2 locks open.
Thank you, champion. I feared I would never be free of those shackles.
We should move quickly.
I knew we could trust you
Are
with
you
this
fit to
task. Though we
I will be
face
fine
insurmountable
once this
odds, we
place
must try
is
to do what's
behind us.
right.
Lead on.
Did you find the key? Yes, I found the key. I'd almost forgotten the feeling of freedom. Now let us take the fight to these fiends. I cannot express my gratitude enough for you to help, champion. We mustn't linger here, however. The jailer's forces will soon be alerted to disturbances here. We must leave this place at once. I mean, you can put it back together, but she's just going to take it apart again.
Be vigilant.
My ability to teleport is limited here, but I should be able to open a portal back to my staff's location.
Cheater.
Those wounds look serious, Thrall. Let me tend them.
Thank you, Anduin. It'll feel good to be back at full strength.
What have you learned? Even the shattered helm of domination possesses incredible power over the souls of the dead. But don't take my word for it. Ask our friend here. They can talk.
Speak. How do we leave this place?
Futile! Sealed long ago.
So there is a way out. Tell us where to find it.
Wasto! Got the cauldron! No! Dormant. Broken. Nothing escapes the
You keep saying that, but I don't believe you.
Could you make sense of what it said, Lord Admiral?
The cauldron it spoke of lies beyond the River of Souls. I believe Bane is being held captive there.
Then it seems our course is clear.
Well, I suppose. It's better than sitting here doing nothing. I cannot say I enjoyed wielding the Helm of Domination. The magic it holds is unsettling to the dead. I gladly return it to your care.
We are eternal. We cannot
What
leave
would
these
you ask
innocent
the
souls
daughter of the
alone to
sea?
their fate.
Our next step is clear. We must travel to Zolmol's
Our
Quadrant,
remaining
a
forces
frightful
will
place
remain
I've
on
heard
guard here.
spoken in
Signal us when you
fanatical
find this
whispers. It's a
waystone.
forge of sorts that lies across the River of Souls. I've only been there a handful of times, but I have seen Bane held captive by the soldiers there. If fortune favors us, he'll still be nearby. Once he's safe, we can see about finding the waystone the Shade speaks of.
Control your power, or it will control you. You're troubled, Thrall. What is it?
Still no sign of Tyrande. We cannot leave her alone in this nightmare.
Agreed. But we have no idea how to find her. We will do our best. But this waystone may be our only means of escape. If
Just
there's
follow
a way
the
out of
screams.
the mall, then there has to be a way back in. We will return for her.
Listen to the screams.
I hear something stirring.
Your wretched souls will feed the coming
Yes, hell yeah.
Wretched? I heard you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
Ooh, sassy.
You will pay for that insult! The skies of your world will be darkened by the wings of my Morsworn!
For Azeroth!
Drown
This sound. It's unbearable.
I mean, I've heard worse.
Moving.
They're all just completely disappeared. Oh, they all just disappeared. Okay. We just get to teleport out.
On the precipice above. Is that?
The jailer.
He has Bane.
The true battle. lies
Jailer has
ahead.
Bane. You think? This is worse than we feared.
Uh,
Cutscene!
Native mortal. I find your spirit unworthy. Bane! No!
I
His
mean,
wounds are mending, but his spirit remains weakened. I've never seen anything like it.
I believe I have. In a place very far from here.
how did we get to over there and then get back without being seen? Plot? I'm guessing plot.
Well met.
Wounds beyond the flesh. Even as Bane's flesh mends, his spirit draws closer to death. I have seen dark magic witnessed before among the Shadowlands clan. The jailer's minions must have inflicted a similar malady upon Bane. The only cure for a Shadowlands curse was to find the object they used to poison the spirit and shatter it. The sorcerers of this realm wield ornamental daggers. That might be what we're looking for. We must find the one that they used on Bane quickly. A good axe. I was a damn fool for throwing my axe at that sea hag. We can't afford to lose focus. The battle ahead won't be easy. I'll need another weapon to help us fight to the Waystone. Looks like these soldiers have plenty of armaments. Let's keep an eye out for one I can use.
For Azeroth.
I can get you a good bow. I've got a couple extra of those somewhere, probably.
A crossbow? I prefer to strike my enemies face to face.
Yeah.
I suppose it's got heft to it. Let's see what else we can find, though.
Okay, just a minute.
I've never been one for staves, but at least it won't break in a melee. Let's keep looking.
I have returned, and apparently I'm getting my butt kicked. You didn't do a very good job, though, because I win, even though you managed to get me down to like 50% health before I had a chance to respond. Oh, 2 at once. Come on, bring it on. Well, that was boring.
A serviceable weapon, though I've never understood why the Alliance seems so fixated with swords.
Because swords are better than axes.
Too much blade. Not enough haft. Too long a handle. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's take one more look.
Oh my god, you complain about everything. I mean, seriously, it's an axe. Who cares?
At last, a proper warrior's weapon. If the jailer comes, he will taste my steel.
This lacks the balance and craftsmanship of a good frostwolf axe, but we'll have to do. Let's get moving.
Together, we are strong.
You picky crybaby. It's not perfect, so therefore you're going to complain about it. It's not my fault you were or you decided you were going to throw your own axe at what's-her-face. Where is this? Just give me your little dagger thing so I can get on with this quest. Oh. Oh. Oh, there it goes. The drop rate on this dagger apparently is pretty low. There we go, finally.
This must be the dagger. Bane's blood still stains its blade.
We can only hope Bane's curse was inflicted by one of these sorcerers here. We were fortunate to find the sorcerer who poisoned Bane's spirit. I will need your help breaking its link to the High Chief.
Guide your path.
Now that we have the dagger, it will take the will of all of us to sever the weapons linked to the High Chieftain. Jaina, Anduin, and I must do our part to keep Bane's spirit grounded, so it will be up to you to deal with whatever force is unleashed when the blade is broken. Are you up to the task? Well, of course. Not that I want to, but I'll do it anyway.
When I break the blade, be prepared for whatever comes.
Curse is tearing his soul apart. You must defeat it quickly.
Hold on, Bane. Do not let the jailer take you.
I think he's coming to. Bane, can you hear me?
Anduin? I thought my end had come. It almost did, were it not for this champion. Then you have my eternal gratitude, hero. What brings you to me?
Were it not for your efforts, I am certain my body and soul would be trapped in this forsaken place for eternity. I owe you my life, and I will fight to my last breath to pay this debt.
I wish we had more time for you to recover, but we need to move.
Understood.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
Lead the way.
We must move quickly if we wish to find the waystone. The soul mentioned it overlooks the cauldron, which would put it somewhere on the ridge on the other side. Unfortunately, this area is swarming with enemy forces. We'd best avoid engaging them lest we draw the jailer's attention. I can shield us from sight, but we all have to stay together.
We all have our ghosts.
We seek a waystone located beyond the cauldron. Have you seen it? I spotted an obelisk of ancient stone upon the high ridge. It did not seem important. The jailer's forces pay it little heed. What do you think it is?
Our way out of here. We hope. I will do what I can.
Zobel's cauldron is heavily fortified with the jailer's forces. We'd be wise to pass by undetected. Give word, and I will shield us from their sight.
A single spark can set the world aflame.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight.
Are you sure? I think we could.
Jaina, can you hide us from their sight?
My spell will get us past most of his guards, but there will likely be some who can see through it. Stay close.
Of course there will
We can't afford to draw their attention.
There always is.
Careful. These eyes can see through my spell.
Here, this barrier will protect us.
I mean, that's Thrall's fault. That wasn't my fault. If Thrall was better at paying attention, we would.
I can make us invisible again. Stay close. My spell has limited range.
Wasn't my fault, it was yours. Come on.
The size of the jailer's army rivals that of the Legion. And it's growing. The size of the jailer's army rivals that of the Legion. And it's growing larger.
Yeah, but we defeated the Legion, and it was growing larger too, so...
So many souls pouring into the maw. The dead of Azeroth, Draenor, worlds beyond our imagination. All damned to this place.
And yet, we don't see anything but like Azerothian mostly.
Despite all Sylvanas has done, I never thought she'd be part of something like this.
I mean, you never thought something like this was even possible, so...
Look, on the platform ahead. That must be the Waystone. We need to reach it before the jailer takes notice.
Too late.
The Waystone was said to be dormant, yet it seems to be reacting to our presence. I can't find a way to activate it.
I don't think the stone is responding to us. I think it's responding to this champion.
Why would it give you that impression?
Sometimes we must fight.
We made it! If we can activate this Waystone, we might just be able to escape this place. Anduin examines the obelisk intently. I've never seen markings like these before. I've studied Titan artifacts, but this appears to be made by a different hand. It doesn't respond to me. I think Jane is right. The Waystone is reacting to your presence. Perhaps you'll have better luck activating it. Stay your ground. The jailer's forces paid this no mind when it was dormant, but there's no telling what they'll do if that changes.
Never lose hope.
When the jailer realizes our plan, he'll send all his forces against us.
Of course he will.
Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the Waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
Relic of the first ones. Responding to a mortal? Impossible.
If you say so.
Mothwall! Take them!
Hold the line! The Waystone must finish charging!
You think? This would be better if I was, or easier if I had a better AoE capability, but not doing too bad.
My forces are vast, endless. We have stopped endless armies before. We will never yield.
I mean, he's not wrong there.
Nearly charged! Do not falter!
But usually when we've stopped endless armies, we've also had kind of a rather large army ourselves. And an actual plan.
The soul of your world. All that you see, all that you know, will be undone.
I think you need a bigger army.
Jaina, something's wrong. It seems the Waystone has stopped charging.
The stone responds to you, champion! Try to activate it while we hold off the Jailer's army!
Sure. The Waystone appears to be waiting for something. You reach your hand and out your hand and touch its surface.
Nothing escapes the law. Yield to the inevitable.
They've stopped their advance. The light is with me. Even here.
But is that gonna save? Well, I guess it'll hold him off for a minute.
Go, champion! Go! You have failed.
No. I have precisely what I need.
Apparently he's going to try to turn Anduin bad. At least that's what I'm getting from that right there. Anduin stopped him for 5 seconds, so therefore he's like, oh, well, this guy's a perfect candidate, so we're going to break him. But I think we're going to Oribos now. Let's see, it's been more than an hour, so the speedrunners are probably already up to level 54 or so. 53, 54, somewhere around there. Probably almost done with Bastion. Oh my god, this loading time. I don't know why, but the loading times for my computer, even after I upgraded it, like in Legion.
An agent of the Maw is attacking Oribos. Defend the Arbiter!
Wherever you are, you can go very far from home.
The Maw's power does linger upon them, but I
your arrival has
sense...
been noticed.
No, that cannot be possible.
You arrive alone in the precipice of a strange city, knowing the leaders of Azeroth remain trapped in the Maw. Wherever you are. Yeah, I accepted this quest already.
How may I serve?
Who are you, stranger? Where am I? I have escaped the Maw.
To the path.
We must bring them to the Overseers at once.
Come with us, stranger.
Did they? Apparently it's impossible for us to have escaped them all. Whatever. We'll follow these people. And their slow run.
The reports from our scryers were unmistakable. The Maw shuddered for a moment, as if reacting to some change.
An ill omen, to be certain. What can it mean?
Overseers, this stranger appeared at the city's edge. I believe them to be a living mortal.
The Arbiter sees all things.
Well, yes, I am a living mortal.
Oribos welcomes you.
Mortal one Oribos, the purpose has been brought a mortal
We
to
shall
us.
see to their reception.
Are you in charge here? Where am I? Another unexpected development. We shall see to their reception. Impossible. Okay.
The purpose brought
Could it be an actual mortal being in the Eternal City? The purpose be served. Okay. A living mortal, incredible. Forgive my astonishment. I am Ka Delen, an overseer of the Arbiter's attendants here in the Eternal City of Oribos. You stand within the heart of the Shadowlands. While we are accustomed to receiving souls from all manner of worlds within the mortal realm, never before has one arrived that is quite so corporeal. Answer honestly, mortal, did you truly escape the Maw?
Blessed be her voice.
Yes.
Every attendant in Oribos is taught that the Maw is unbreachable, that the malevolent souls within were sealed away for all eternity.
This mortal's escape might mean the prison is weakening. If true, the banished one could...
Ka Delen, Kasher, purpose be praised. At long last, the Arbiter has stirred.
Okay then.
Wondrous news, honored voice. Mere moments ago, there was a disturbance at the boundary of the Maw. Then this mortal appeared, claiming to have broken free of it.
A living mortal? Surely their presence here serves the purpose. If the Arbiter reacted to their arrival, perhaps they are the key to waking her.
Is this mortal worthy of such an audience? They may prove to be an agent of the jailer.
No, shut up, Dick.
It is the Arbiter's place to judge
Fate
souls.
guides us all.
Not ours. I will bring this mortal before her. With her voice have I spoken.
Blessed
Hear
be her
the
voice.
words
Finally, the
of
purpose may be guiding us
Blessed
again.
be her voice.
I will consider.
I'm Kal Inara, honored voice of the Arbiter. I speak for she who is ever silent.
All will be
Oops.
judged fairly.
And let's abandon this and re-get that so we can get the quest X.
Until we speak again.
The Arbiter watched over Oribos. She blesses us with her wisdom. Every mortal soul that enters the Shadowlands passes before her judgment. In the merest fraction of a moment, she sees every glory, every folly, every joy, every regret. With this knowledge, she chooses an ideal afterlife for that soul. At least she did. Not long ago, catastrophe struck, and some things are better seen than explained.
One day, she will awaken. I pray the Arbiter will awaken in your presence, mortal. Speak, mortal.
The purpose has sent us to you, I know it.
Blessed be her voice. She is unchanged, ever silent, ever still. When you arrived in Oribos, I saw the Arbiter stir for the first time in many cycles.
Well, how long is a cycle?
It gave me hope that she would awaken and resume her blessed purpose. Mere words cannot describe the glory that was. Step forward, that I may show you. What might your purpose be?
Okay, well, I guess we're getting another cutscene.
For uncounted eons, the Shadowlands was in perfect order.
So you say.
Infinite afterlives, with Oribos, the eternal city, as the shining heart.
So there are infinite different covenants, choices to choose from. We just get stuck with 4.
Came before the Arbiter, and she, ever wise, experienced all that had shaped a soul in life. With this knowledge, she consigned every soul to the afterlife it justly deserved. Until... in that dread moment, our perfect order was shattered. And so it is that every soul, kind and cruel alike, is denied its rightful afterlife, and instead is damned to the inescapable torment of the Maw.
That red light right there that came in and just disrupted the Arbiter, that tells me that it wasn't an event within Azeroth that caused it. Or, because, well, there's 2 possible things. It's either it was the Venthyr, or it was when Illidan ripped open the sky to make way for to Argus.
Us all. With countless souls feeding the jailer, I fear he may grow strong enough to break free from the Maw. It is said he is filled with hatred for the Arbiter. If he strikes her down, it would bring the end of everything the First Ones made.
Okay, but who are the First Ones?
Return to the lower levels. The Overseers will prepare you for what is to come. I speak for the one who is silent.
Makes me question, that's got to be the only logical explanation for that light. It's either the Venthyr, Denathrius, or whatever his name is, or when Illidan ripped open the sky.
How may I aid you, mortal?
We may find shared cause in the purpose it has sent you to us. Sure.
Trust the purpose.
It is disappointing that you were unable to stir the Arbiter, but we must not give up hope. Your continued presence in the Shadowlands may help our cause. Perhaps your efforts would benefit from creating a tether to the mortal plane. The map table in this chamber was put in place long ago by the First Ones, the wise architects of all you see. If you have a memento from your home world, place it there. The table's magic can establish a connection.
Fate guides your hand.
Affix the Helm of Domination. I mean, isn't that something from the Maw, though? Would that really work? Wouldn't that just take a portal straight to the Maw? I guess not, but...
More outsiders. What have you done, mortal?
Be at ease. I am Bolvar Fordragon. These knights and I are here to help.
The touch of the Maw is upon their souls as well. But if they found a way to break free of its influence, perhaps they can aid us.
Sure, why not? Okay, so what are you doing
We
here?
stand together.
I'm relieved that you survived the realm of darkness. I'm eager to hear the tale.
The chains.
The helm fragment connected us while you were in the maw, as if though through a darkened pane of glass I saw glimpses of what you endured, the terrors you faced. At least the heroes of Azeroth yet live. They must be saved. By fixing the helm here, you gave us a tether to Azeroth that served to bring a few of us across the Veil. But you and the other heroes who join us require a stronger connection. Our acolytes can open portals back, no doubt. These attendants will be particular about their placement.
Fight for Azeroth.
You seek to open a doorway back to the realm of the living? Oh dear. Oribos is crowded enough with so many brokers arriving every day. I have been instructed to assist you.
Mortal, I suggest establishing your portals where you first arrived, just outside the city.
Please keep our corridors
Champion,
tight.
please confirm where our acolytes should open the portals.
I will listen. For now.
Let's head outside.
Leave me be.
Head to the landing. We're heading to the landing. Follow me. Okay, well, this is where I first arrived. Okay.
Our master's will be done.
Summon the portals here.
We will ravage this land.
I have opened countless portals in my lifetime, but never one that connected two planes of reality.
No, just do it.
I thought death was the end of existence. Here, it seems, death is a power that offers new beginnings.
Okay, so now that the portals are open, return to... Can I mount here? Yes, I can mount here. Sweet. Can't fly yet, but I can mount. So that'll save time at least.
Okay. You are welcome in Oribos.
Your path and the purpose are now intertwining.
Trust the purpose.
You should become familiar with the Eternal City and how best to navigate it. We, the attendants, serve Oribos as caretakers. Everything you see here is done in service to the purpose. In this time of chaos and drought, we must adapt our perspective. It seems we are to serve the purpose in a new way. You mortals are not the only visitors here. Others have come as well. Like you, the brokers are not of Oribos. They are congenial and willing to aid you, usually for a price.
The Eternal City must be protected.
Visit the Hall of Curiosity. Well, let's go. I think this is the general open area right here that we can mount it. Yes. Yes, it is. I kind of figured I'd see a whole bunch more people by now, but apparently not.
It is clear you deserve only
Welcome,
the
stranger.
best.
We are at your service. What is available here? This is where you established Artisans Hall for your benefit, of course. We brokers travel extensively and learn from the dozens of every realm we visit. This allows us to cater our offerings to the needs of our clientele. Our members have endeavored to master the various professions in which you seem to place value. You will find them eager to aid you in your developments as an artisan. Okay. Okay.
This realm offers
Mining
everything
trainer.
I live to serve.
Shadowlands mining.
More walker. Fortune and wealth.
Okay, and then where's the engineering trainer? Skinning, leatherworking, tailoring. We got Cooking, fishing, enchanting, alchemy, inscription, jewel crafting, engineering supplies, engineering trainer.
How may I assist?
There we go.
Please.
And now we're ready for that. To work on those as we're going through the levels. Selling most of the materials is probably going to be the best bet early on. I'm not really focusing too much on crafting the engineering stuff.
The Arbiter sees
This
all
area provides
truths.
access to services related to your material possessions. We are relatively new to such concepts, so the brokers have kindly offered to facilitate these services for you. What is this hall of holding? Here we will find that the brokers have established a means for you to access your personal belongings. What was the word they used? A bank, I believe. I will admit that the concept of possession is alien to us, but the brokers have always maintained that they are experts on such things. Sure, why not?
Trust in the Arbiter.
Okay, so that's where all the guild stuff is, or the bank stuff and guild bank stuff, and are we hungry, princess? Okay, well, okay, just a minute, gotta feed the princess. We're back. Sorry about that. Princess wanted food, the princess gets food. This must be the inn.
My friend.
Welcome online. Make yourself at home with our amenities. As our gracious host might say, the purpose be your way. Well, I'm going to definitely make this my hearth location, considering that it was before I just spoke to the innkeeper.
Honor me with your attention.
Welcome. And we already had that conversation. Okay.
Anything.
The Fate Scribe. I don't really think I need to meet the Fate Scribe.
Greetings, mortal.
Welcome, mortal. May you find your way in the purpose. What is this place? This is a touchstone for the spirits that have become untethered. Fate Scribe seems to ponder you for a moment. I sense the touch of a great power upon you. Despite facing the end of your existence time and again, this force has kept you anchored to the mortal plane. Perhaps devices like this one will keep you anchored to the Shadowlands. Should an ill fate befall you, the purpose will decide. The purpose is our way. Okay,
May
if you
the
say so.
purpose.
She likes to lay on things. No, she doesn't usually eat things, she just lays on them. At least not recently, that I've noticed. A little bit.
You have my undivided
Welcome to our
attention.
bazaar, my friend. We are here to serve. What is this bazaar? Here we have some of the more exotic offerings you may seek. My colleagues and I specialize in sourcing exotic beasts and stabling them. You'll also find that we have access to what you'll know as void storage, yada yada yada. Lastly, Tavasage can aid altering appearance as well. Okay, so barbershop, void storage, and transmogrification. I need to return to the Enclave, but I should have checked this before I went past it. Is to see if there's a... what's the word? An auction... yeah, the engineering auction house. Because usually in BFA, the engineers had an auction house in Borealis, but they was only available to engineers.
My pleasure.
So yes, okay. So the engineers do have an auction house here in Oribos, okay.
Every soul
I
has
hope you are comfortable here. Consider these ancient facilities to be at your disposal. Well, thank you.
The eternal city must endure.
Of an immense tower appeared beyond the veil.
If the Moor's influence bleeds into your realm, the balance between life and death will be broken. All you hold dear will be consumed in darkness.
Yeah.
I will aid you
As I sat upon the
I
frozen throne all those years, I could peer into the Shadowlands' brief glimpses, clouded, uncertain sights, both wondrous and terrible. Apparently my stream is lagging from what I can tell. We must work together to make sense of what has happened, to prevent the maw from consuming all of reality. Perhaps Tal and Nara can put us on the path to find answers. Okay.
Balance must be restored.
Let's see. It's 4:30. Let's see what... I didn't... Where's mailbox? I didn't even bother to look for the mailbox. It is over here somewhere, or it's over here, so the mailbox should be over here. There's the mailbox. Okay, so just getting the gold back for the little bit of Titan residuum that I had left.
Come forth and be judged. Tell me, how did these allies from your world become trapped in the Maw?
Sylvanas Windrunner sent her agents to abduct them. Dark, winged beings who caught them in chains and dragged them through the shattered sky.
The winged Kyrian of Bastion ferry souls from the mortal realm into the Shadowlands, but not with chains. And they are noble, untainted by the Maw.
True, but it would seem this is the only clue our mortal friend has to follow. It falls to us to open the way for them.
Overseer Kasher, take this mortal to the Ring of Transference. Use our anima reserves to open a pathway to Bastion.
That's interesting. I thought that...
Honored voice. We have so little anima in our reserves. Surely we should be more...
See it done, Kasher. With her voice have I spoken.
I was kind of under the impression that when people died, their souls just automatically moved into the Shadowlands, not that they were physically abducted by the Kyrian.
The purpose must be
Let us begin to align your path to the purpose. Do you think you can manage that? Sure, I'll go with you.
Come, mortal.
Voice is spoken, and I
will show you the way.
Okay, well, can we move a little bit faster? I mean, just a little bit? No? We're not going to go any faster than this? Just a minute, princess.
Here, mortal.
I'm aware that she wants my attention.
Will convey you to the Ring of Transference.
I was trying.
What do you seek, mortal?
Yes. Your path and that of the purpose of becoming one. Within the Arbiter's chambers are gateways to the infinite realms of the Shadowlands. As each soul was judged, a gateway would be open to the appropriate afterlife. But since the incident, all gateways have been remained closed, dormant. We dare not use the Arbiter's sacred chamber for so mundane a purpose as travel. But here in the upper ring of the city, gateways can be configured for your needs. Before us stands the means to activate a gateway. Together we can channel anima to power it.
Blessed be her voice. We have precious little anima to spare. But the honored voice has blessed your mission, so we will use what we have. We will call down one of the soul conduits for use as a gateway to Bastion. These paths have been dormant for some time. Your arrival will be unexpected.
I mean, that seems to be the case in the Shadowlands so far.
The purpose reveals our way.
Well, that's... I mean, I kind of was hoping for a little bit something cooler, but you know, whatever.
The Arbiter watches
Purpose be
over
praised, your path
all.
becomes clearer.
Welcome.
When you arrive in Bastion, seek out one of the Kyrian. Explain that you require an audience with the Archon. Like the Arbiter, she is of the Eternal Ones who rule over the Shadowlands. If anyone can guide you to the truth, it is the Archon. Perhaps she will even know a way to end this anima drought. Once you find the answers you seek, you are welcome to return to Oribos. Purpose guide your path.
May you find your fate.
I'm ready. Send me to Bastion. And while we're flying, I'm going to put the princess's tablet on the charge so that way it charges and she can give up my phone in a few hours. I remember that being a lot longer the first when I did it on the beta. I guess they decided to shorten it because, oh my god, it was so long.
By the Archon, the way is open?
Not really, no.
I serve not only
Ways
Bastion,
open again, Archon be
but
praised.
all of the Shadowlands. Keep a calm mind.
Forgive my reaction. You see, the way from Oribos has been closed for quite some time. We did not know if it would ever open again. I welcome you, noble soul, to Bastion. Your deeds in life have earned you a most glorious fate. You are to become a Kyrian, a wing bearer of the dead. My name is Clea. It would be an honor to introduce you to our beautiful realm. There's much you must learn before your journey can begin. Gather yourself. When you are ready, we will venture on.
We will fix this drought.
Well,
we must.
I'm not really
Our
dead,
purpose
so...
is to serve. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Bastion. Though, you are like no soul I have ever seen before. No matter.
Yeah, I'm not really dead, so...
You are to become one of the Kyrian. It is our sacred charge to bring mortal souls before the Arbiter for judgment. It has been an age since we last welcomed a new arrival. The greeter will tell you more, as soon as we awaken it.
I mean, you can run faster if you want. I'm not really as slow, apparently, as you seem to think I am.
The drought holds strong.
The greeter will soon answer all of your questions. That is its purpose, after all. Clea smiles at you. I hope you are excited. I certainly am. Not really. Oh yes, the greeter. It seems Minimus, the Nemesis unit, has been deactivated. Anima has been scarce of late, and with no new souls entering our gates, I suppose it was a prudent measure. Anima is our most precious resource after all. There are some Centurions nearby. A portion of their anima could serve our needs. One of our most helpful stewards is here to lend her aid. She will guide you in the collection effort. Return when you have sufficient anima and we will power the greeter once more. Okay.
Archon's Wizika. Can we spare any anima for the greeter?
Yes. Take my barrel. Centurions will share. Hold tight now. No anima must fall.
My anima for Bastion.
If you say so. I mean, that guy was apparently already broken and dead anyway. Oh, okay, well, I thought this big guy was the greeter. Apparently the greeter is over there being dead.
Have enough. We wake greeter now.
Centurion emits a soft chime.
Anima reserves now nominal. Initializing. How may I assist you?
Welcome, worthy one. I am Greeter Nemes. It is my duty and pleasure to assist you on this, your first day among the Kyrian. Allow me to congratulate you. Your fate is reserved for the most noble of souls. Only those who lived in a life of service may call the Bastion home. I'm certain you have many questions. All new aspirants do. Please allow me to honor the honor of introducing you to the next chapter of your existence. We will begin when you are ready.
I exist to answer all your questions.
Before I do that, I gotta get the wife's pizza in the oven because it just beat because it's preheated now. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, and I am back. From which world, system, entity, realm, or form of existence do you originate? I think there might have been a mistake. We understand that the end of a mortal's existence can feel abrupt, and is sometimes difficult to accept. I'm not dead. I do not understand. From which world?
It was Greetings, denizen of Azeroth. We have prepared a number of activities to help you acclimate to your new existence. Please visit each station to learn more.
I must prepare my station. I will meet you there.
Useless machine. Can't even listen to simple things. I'm not dead. Stop treating me like I'm dead.
The Vespers of Bastion are no ordinary instruments. Their voices bolster the spirit and draw forth the lingering burdens of one's former life.
Sure.
All deeds from your previous life will be collected and stored. The archives compile the histories of countless mortal worlds, as seen through the eyes of aspirants like yourself.
I think I'm gonna go down here and see if I can't kill this rare. Or help kill this rare. Or how do we turn on this rare? Let's talk to this rare. Let's see what goes on here. Okay, well, I guess we completed anima canister. Okay, well, I don't see any more. There's another anima container right there. Someone got that one.
I am awakened.
There we go.
Let the assessment commence. You shall be weighed. You shall be measured. A satisfactory result. I yield.
Okay, cool. This incomprehensible core wars with the pleasant hum. Surely someone would have use for this. Okay, well, we'll find someone with a use for it later, but... I think we gotta go finish these other two areas right here and then try to convince them that, hey, I'm not dead.
Welcome, new aspirants, to the first step in your journey through Bastion. While you venture among us, we will teach you the virtues of purity, courage, humility, wisdom, and loyalty.
And
you will cleanse yourself of your mortal flaws and ascend to a higher state of being, capable of performing our most sacred and difficult task. We have much to teach you, but have no fear. Your journey is your own, and you may walk the path at your own pace.
Even if it takes millions of years. But then once again, I'm not dead. I'll come back and do this later when I'm dead. Can we just skip on to the Archon then, please? Someone? Anyone?
Step into the pool, friend. Passing through the veil can be traumatic. Allow us to cleanse the pain of that ordeal. What is that? It looks like a Kyrian, but it is twisted. How strange. Carry on with your learning. I will meet you near the greeter.
Yeah, see? No, that was obviously a mistake.
How may I serve you?
I hope that was informative and relaxing. Not really. I have given your presence here some thought, Dawn. It is clear you come to me. You are no ordinary arrival from Oribos. I do not know why you are here, nor what you hope to achieve. That alone is simply unprecedented. You must understand, individuals do not merely come to Bastion on a whim. This fate is earned, and those that are chosen for it are uniquely suited to this existence. So I ask you, why are you here truly?
Deep breaths. I will ascend Kyrian in service of the Maw? That cannot be.
What is the meaning of this?
They must have sensed that I enabled the greeter. I will handle this, mortal.
Why is this Nemesis unit active? We can ill afford this anima expenditure.
Goodbye.
Ascended One, this newcomer brings troubling news of Kyrian in the Maw. We must inform the Archon.
A grim fate. But if the Arbiter judge them deserving of it, then the matter is not our concern.
These were not prisoners, but willing servants. Surely this merits an audience.
There is but one way to earn an audience with the Archon. To walk the path and prove worthy of ascension.
You're
State your
wasting my time.
purpose.
Catholicine, however they pronounce it. We have heard of you. We have heard you, mortal. If you wish to stand before the Archon, there is a path you must walk. Thankfully, it is worn and serviceable, even in these dire times. Though you are not destined to become Kyrian, our ways may be of interest to you. Learn well, learn fast, and perhaps the Archon will take notice and grant you this audience you seek. Aspirant Clea will show you the way. Archon eyes upon you.
Go in service. You know the path better than most, aspirant. Archon's eyes upon you.
Okay,
Follow
well,
the path. As if we have... We should be on our way. I had nearly passed my final trial when the drought began. None have ascended since.
yeah, it is what it is.
Our realm must appear pristine to you. Words cannot express what was lost. Wait, let me show you.
Do you have to? Can we just skip it?
We are in the midst of an unspeakable tragedy. Come. We will seek out my soulbind, Pelagos, at Aspern's Rest.
I get the feeling that she's not going to survive.
We have arrived. Pelagos will be eager to meet you.
If you say so.
Clea! Thank the Archon. Pelagos began the ritual without you.
What? That fool. We have little time.
Our journey is just beginning. If you can help us, I hope we can help you.
Whatever the challenge, we shall rise to it.
Pelagos is my soulbind. He is my brother, my closest friend, my mentor, and my student. He knows me completely, and I him. It is a bond stronger than any other. That he now struggles is a torment to me, but I am forbidden from intervening. An aspirant must succeed or fail on their own merits, or the trial is forfeit. I am bound by this law, but you are not. Please bring Pelagos back to me. This will not be his last trial, not when he may finally have a chance. As you will soon learn, the ritual cleansing can be a painful process. In most cases, the upwelling of emotion is harmless. It can even generate anime under the right circumstances. However, sometimes the result is far less pleasant. Negative memories can take a form of their own and manifest in a violent fashion. I fear Pelagos' attempt at cleansing has brought forth such memories. You must destroy them quickly.
Pelagos may soon succumb to doubt and fear. Make haste.
This is impossible.
Well, let's go this way. Apparently we still have to kill 6 more memories, but you know, whatever. We'll get there.
Clea, help me!
Okay, come on. There we go.
I'm so sorry.
What shall we learn from each other?
Nothing.
I need a target. So sorry. Help me! You are weak. Ascension will never be yours. Your failure is a stain on your soul. No! No! I must not give in! Huh. That was too close for comfort. Thank you. I feel much better now. I was never good enough.
Okay, now they're also all... Oh, those are dead. We will just... We'll sneak our way out of here. Oh. Something to mine. I didn't even notice that before. But okay. Mining. Really need to keep my eye out for mining nodes again, because I hadn't done that for a couple days.
You would have fallen if not for that mortal.
I thought I could succeed on my own, but I was wrong.
You think?
Have you read anything interesting lately?
No, I've not.
My ear is yours.
Got a gratitude, hooray.
The future of
The things
Bastion
that find us
is
can
in
be
our
violent.
hands.
The insight we gain is no reason to let us run rampant.
I will ascend.
I have given Calistines were some thought. If you were to learn our ways, we should proceed as if you were an aspirant yourself. The next step is to journey through the aspirant's crucible. It's a place of reflection, training, and cleansing. As for an aspirant, it is where they prepare for the long journey ahead. For you, I hope you will learn how you might help us in this time of crisis. Word of your arrival has likely spread. We will not keep them waiting. Take my steed. Go in service.
Our purpose is to serve. Go on ahead. Pelagos and I will make our way over on foot.
Must we walk? I am
It is
fairly
an honor.
fatigued after my trial.
Consider it part of your training, my friend.
Oh my god, the level or disparity there is just abusing. But okay, I confess, with the lack of new souls arriving, our supplies have dwindled. We lacked them before a century of aspirants training that proved another way the beast can prove useful. If you collect materials from the Cloud Striders and Lyrions nearby, we can use them to ensure our new arrivals look the part. Oh, and some thread for mirroring in, if you would.
Clear skies.
Okay.
Full hearts can't lose.
Well, let's go. Where's the map say we need to go? Okay, so Cloud Strider pelt. Oh, here's some ore to mine over here. Okay, so quest says here in this area. Not sure what it's supposed to be killing, but you know what? We'll kill this thing and see what we get. A one shot. Okay, so that's... I don't think that's what we're looking for. well, huh. Said kill the Cloud Striders, and I have not gotten anything from the Cloud Strider so far. Oops. Oh, there's a couple pelts. One more pelt. Stray Cloud Strider that's apparently not going to give me a pelt. Okay, so... Trying not to kill more than I really need. Love that one shot. Okay, so we need more of the Larians. And I'm assuming that we just buy the threat. That's going to be something that we buy. It makes sense. What's up here? This must be where all the griffins go when they die. Yep, I guess we're just gonna buy the thread. Okay, well, where's the vendor lady? Here's the repair person.
My wares for you. Until we meet again.
Gotta be a vendor person around here somewhere, right? Blacksmithing supplies.
I hope some of these can be of use.
Nope.
I'll have more next time.
Mailbox. An innkeeper.
I bear more than just knowledge.
Browse your goods. Ah, there's the thread. Okay.
Even the presence of others. We must all walk the path.
Okay. How goes the hut? It goes.
Trust the process.
The materials you've supplied were more than sufficient for my purposes. For that, you have my gratitude.
Go in service.
Whatever. And, well, I guess we're just going to ride the Onara. Oh, I missed some more. Oh well. And some more. But anyway, we're coming up on 5:30 here. I've got to start making dinner for children, so I hope this was fun. I was expecting a more mass of people, not just the initial we're waiting for the quest to open thing to start, so it hadn't been too bad. The server's been okay.
Come.
Anyway,
let me look at
I hope you all enjoyed. If you're watching this on YouTube later, please like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, have a good evening, and we'll catch you later.